was quite a sight to see. That was something else this afternoon.
Yeah, I'm hoping it stays calm the rest of the weekend, huh?
It's going to. You know, we get squall lines every now and again, 2-3 times a year, but it usually doesn't have this kind of severe weather. 3, 4, 5 tornadoes reported today, and that is extremely unusual. I mean, we typically can see an isolated tornado, but not as many as we had today. Now, if you were picking up the kids from school or at work, or just weren't home today, maybe you didn't get a chance to see the radar. This is what it looked like just prior to 3 o'clock when the Weather Service issued the tornado warning. That's the red box in northern Pinellas. And over about a 15-minute stretch, that's when we started to get all these wind reports of about 40 to 50 miles an hour, some even close to 60. Now, in a tornado, it could be 70 or 80, but you see all those reports there. Look at all those red boxes. Those are all tornado warnings as these moved across the state. So as I said, throughout the afternoon into the evening, everything started to wind down, moved over to the East Coast, and then as we went into the evening hours, everything quieted down. But it was truly a very unusual event. Now, I will tell you this. We are expecting an El Nino year this winter. Typically, in an El Nino situation, we see more severe weather, and we usually get a few more cool fronts as well. So that is something to keep in the back of your mind January, February, and March. I know not the bearer of good news here, but at least most of the time we get gusty winds, we get a line, but very rarely do we get the kind of tornado activity we had today. I mean, once every decade, if you go back and look at history, it's that unusual. Upper 60s to low 70s across the area under partly cloudy skies. So we go back over the last several hours, and that front has now moved down to the south. Oh, it's going to come back on Sunday, but in a different form. More on that in just a second. What we're getting now, the good side out of this, we're getting some cooler and eventually drier air by wake-up time tomorrow morning. Now, I do think we're going to see a mixture of clouds and sun on Saturday, but boy, the one thing you're going to notice as you step out the door on Saturday morning is the temperatures. It's going to cool into the 60s, maybe even 50s, and then highs only in the 70s with sunny skies. So Saturday, beautiful day, a lot of sunshine, cooler air, drier air. But that same front, the one that came through today, has been stalling out now in southern Florida. And on Sunday, it's going to come back north. So what does that mean for us? Well, the first part of the day, not much. I still think we're partly cloudy, pretty nice. And then by lunchtime into the afternoon hours, it continues to move north. It'll do a couple of things. It'll warm up our temperatures again. This is a one-day cool down. We'll see higher humidity, and eventually we're going to see some scattered showers. Now, it's not going to be a huge deal. I'm going maybe a 30% chance of some showers along Sunday afternoon into Sunday evening, but they will be out there, and every now and again, 1 or 2 could be heavy. But it is not like a cold front because it's different, it's more stable. You won't see the severe threat. You'll just see some isolated showers. So let's talk about those temperatures, because waking up on Saturday morning, how about that? Mid to upper 50s across our northern counties, lower 60s closer to the beach. And then in the afternoon, we only rebound into the mid 70s. So again, a beautiful day. If you have to get something done outdoors this weekend, Saturday is your day, because on Sunday, we start off warmer in the upper 60s to near 70 degrees. And even though we warm up later in the afternoon into the mid 80s, that's when those clouds and showers will be back in your forecast. So hour by hour forecast right on through the overnight, partly cloudy. The big thing you're going to notice, the lower humidity, more sunshine, and the cooler temperatures, waking up in the low 60s. And in the afternoon, we only warm up into the low to middle 70s. So Florida's most accurate 7-day forecast. A lot to talk about here. Rain chances practically non-existent on Saturday. Good news there, sunny, pleasant, highs in the mid 70s. On Sunday, late day, early evening showers as that warm front pulls back north with a high temperature of 83 degrees. And oh, by the way, you get an hour more sleep Saturday night into Sunday as well. And then on Monday, just kind of an unsettled, warm day. Early November and all week long, temperatures are expected to be well above normal in the mid to maybe the upper 80s, and that's also going to be the case on Election Day. Now, rain chances each day at about 20, maybe 30%, and then I think a better chance of another front rolling in next weekend, and that will likely give us another shot of some cooler air.